TaCI from TaCI Studio, and today I am doing a crochet for beginners video for you. My objective with this video is to show some crochet for somebody who is an absolutely beginner, and I am going to start with a list of the materials and what you need to be able to crochet and to crochet on your own. And after that we will be able to start and make a bag together. So today I'm going to have this as a series of 4 mini videos. This way I'm going to start with the first one, showing you all the materials and what you need to be able to start your crochet project, and I'm going to show you how to do a slip knot and how to do the chains. On the next 3 videos I will be showing you how to do a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet. And I want to tell you today that I'm going to be showing this to you, and the terms that I'm using here are in US terms. If you are from the UK, then I will post on the show notes the conversion chart for what the UK terms would be, but I'll be using, for the purpose of this video, US terms. I will also, after I finish these 4 videos, this mini series, I invite you to come and crochet a crochet bag with me this summer. I love crocheting, but I love crocheting in the summer even more than I do in the winter, because I crochet and I knit, and sometimes I knit more in the winter and crochet more in the summer, but I love both of them. And today I want to show you how to crochet so you also enjoy doing this, and hopefully you will love that as much as I do and make that part of your life. So to start with, I want to show you the yarns that I recommend if you are a beginner crocheter. There are many yarns and so many choices that you will be amazed that the yarns that you can buy. But for when you start, so you can have a cotton yarn, you can have pure wool yarn, and you can have a yarn that is a mix of wool and acrylic. To start, when you first start, I would be using a mix of wool and acrylic, and this Lion brand yarn, the wool is a size 4, which is a medium weight yarn. You can use a size, the yarn usually comes with recommendations for you on how the size of the hooks or the needles that you need for that yarn. Their recommendation is a 6 millimeter, which is a J, but I myself either use a size 4 or a size 5 for this yarn. And for the purpose of this video, we're going to use a size 5 millimeters, which is an H. The reason I recommend this yarn, it's very affordable to start with. Also, when you use a mix of wool and acrylic, it slides on your fingers and on your hands a little bit easier. The cotton yarn has a tendency to stick more to your skin or to your finger, and this one makes it a little bit easier for you to work with. So going with the other things that you will need to start your project, one of the things you will need, of course, is the crochet hook. There are also so many of them and such a huge variety, and as you can see, I have a lot of them, but I have to say that my favorite are the metal needles, metal hooks. I'm sorry. In Portuguese, I'm from Brazil. In Portuguese, we call the crochet needles and knitting needles, both of them needles. So sometimes I call them by needles, but they're called hooks here. I prefer the metal hooks for crochet that have actually this ergonomic handles. It makes a lot easier to hold, a lot easier to work with. So that's my preference, but they're also just a simple metal needle, a hook that has also a little space for you to hold in here. And there are some wood hooks which are very nice, and I just found out that they also make some foam grips that you can put in here. So I am going to try that for my wood hooks, because I also really like them. And of course there are some really fantastic handmade hooks which I have gotten for my birthday or Christmas. But when you are a beginner, I think that it's really good if you can start with a hook that has this ergonomic handle. This one is made by Clover, this one is made by Tulip, and those are my favorite. But there's a huge variety of them, and you can make a choice of what works best for you if you can try them. I also recommend that you have a measuring tape. This one is just a really cute cover that I crocheted for my simple measuring tape. And the measuring tape I have measures into inches and centimeters, because depending on when you have a bigger project or a project that you follow in a pattern, they usually might have both measurements in centimeters and in inches. So it's a good idea to have one of those. Stitch markers are really nice for you to have, and for crochet I recommend the ones that lock and open, because this way you can keep moving them. I will show you later in one of the videos how you use them and what do you use them for. It's nice to have a little pair of scissors or any scissors you will have around, so you can cut your yarn when you are done with your project. And also nice to have a darning needle, so when you finish the project and you cut the yarn, you can actually you can use the darning needle to weave the ends. So let's get to what we are going to do here on this video also, and I'm going to make some space so I can show you. On this first video, I'm going to show you how to hold your crochet hook, how to make a slip knot, and how to make a chain. So let's start with how you hold your crochet hook. Okay, so there are two ways of holding, and it's also going to be up to you what you feel more comfortable. I am right-handed, and I hold the crochet hook on my right hand, and I hold the yarn on my left hand. But if you're left-handed, sometimes even if you are left-handed, some people feel more comfortable holding the crochet hook on the right hand, but you can also hold on the left hand and your yarn on your right hand. There are a lot of videos for people who are left-handed. I am going to be showing the video here today for a person who is right-handed, because I'm right-handed. There are two ways of holding your hook, and this is called the knife hold, because you hold your hook the same way you hold a knife, but there are also a way of holding that is called the pencil hold. And this is actually the way I used to hold my crochet hook, and it's the way I learned. But when I started knitting also, because I use 2 needles, I hold my needle for knitting this way, and it became more natural for me to crochet holding with the knife hold. So this is the way I hold now, and that's the way I crochet, is using the knife hold. So now I'm going to show you how to do a slip knot to then go on to doing a crochet chain, which is the foundation of your crochet project. The way I do a slip knot, I wrap the yarn twice around my 2 fingers, and I hold here at the bottom. Then I pass the first one over, and I pass the second one under. And after you do that, all you have to do is pull that, and you have the slip knot. And you put the slip knot on your hook, and you can slip and have it secured on your hook, and that's why it's called a slip knot. I will do it again so you can see it one more time. I wrap the yarn twice around my fingers, both fingers. I hold it back, then I put the first yarn over, and the second one that is now behind goes over and under. Then you come here and you pull this 2, and there you go. Voila, you have a slip knot. Put the slip knot on your crochet hook and slip it until it's tightened to your hook. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I hold the yarn to have tension. This is something that is going to be very personal, and each person might hold in different ways, and you can see in different videos how different people hold. But I have to tell you that you will hold the yarn whatever way it feels more comfortable for you. Even if I show you the way I do here, you're going to still hold it naturally by the way that it feels better for you. But I will show you, for the purpose of this video, how I hold it. I wrap it around my pinky, my small finger, and then I put it over my index finger, and I hold it that way. So I'm gonna show you one more time. I wrap around my pinky and I put it on this finger. Then I hold the tail of the yarn here just to have some more tension, or here. It's a good idea to keep your stitches usually towards the end of your hook, because if you notice, the hook is a little bit thinner here. If you keep it here and tighten, your stitch is going to be too tight and it's going to be hard for you to get through it. So what you're going to do is wrap around your hook, which we call yarn over. So you're going to do a yarn over and turn your needle, turn your hook, and get through that first stitch that you had, and now you have another stitch on the hook. So you do a yarn over, turn your hook, and pull it through that stitch. Yarn over, turn your needle, and put through the stitch that is on the hook. Yarn over, turn it, and pull it. Again, yarn over, turn the needle, and pull it. So it's almost like the needle dances on your hand like this, to make it a little bit easier for you to work. So yarn over, pull and turn and pull it, yarn over, turn the hook and pull it. Okay, yarn over, turn and pull it, and you just keep doing this until you feel comfortable that you have what is called the chains. The chain is going to be the foundation of your work, and I suggest now that you just keep doing this and keep practicing until you feel like, don't do it too loose so you don't have that big huge gap in there, and don't do it too tight over here that you can't get through it. Okay, so just keep trying and keep practicing, which is the best thing you can do when you're learning a new craft, when you're learning something new. It's practice makes it perfect, right? So for this video, that's what I'm going to show you, and then if you want to continue doing this, watch my next mini video in which I'm going to show you how to single crochet. And I hope this was helpful for you. I hope that you are excited and that you are happy about learning a new craft, and I can't wait to keep doing a little bit more of this with you. Thank you so much for being here. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to come back to watch the other videos, and I can't wait to continue to do this with you. Thank you for being here. Ciao.